We are experiencing record layoffs. Amazon this year already laid off thousands and thousands of people. They're going to lay off more people this year than they have their entire time they've been in business. We've seen layoffs from Salesforce. Microsoft laid off 10,000 people the other day. The layoffs are crazy in the tech industry. This is just the beginning. If you've been watching me over the last few years, I've been saying over and over again, hey, get ready, there's a recession coming. Get ready, there's a recession coming. Ever since last year, I've been saying that. Early last year, recession coming, get ready, layoffs are coming. This is how it starts. First, you see it in the tech industry because you see everything first in the tech industry. You saw they hit record numbers on the stock market in 2020, and they are also the first to fall, right? The tech industry is usually a leading indicator of what's to come because they're moving just so fast in that world. We can expect more, man. One of the reasons we're experiencing so many layoffs is because we got to remember what it was like in 2020, right? In 2020, we were all carrying Perel around, unless you lived in Florida, in which case, you didn't care about none of it, right? But the rest of the country, we were, wearing masks, rubbing Perel all over the place, and people weren't going to the office for work. Everything was remote, and the companies started seeing just huge demand for their services, and they started hiring. But as people start going back to work, things get kind of back to normal. I don't remember the last time I saw a mask. I do live in Miami, so I think masks are illegal here. Right. But you see people getting back to normal, and now these companies are like, oh shit, maybe we jumped the gun a little bit. So they're actually trimming their workforces, the tech companies, right? But here's the thing, if they were making the money they were making in 2020, they would still keep these people, right? They would still need them, right? But there's also less demand, right? Their revenues have all shrank. They reported earnings. Companies are missing revenue numbers. Their earnings are lower, so they're downsizing. This is just the beginning. It's going to spread into other sectors and other industries. Luckily, airlines are still hiring. There's still people hiring right now. If you need a job, right? Airlines are hiring like crazy. Diners, service industry stuff, right? Jobs that people don't really want, right? Right? Nobody watching this wants to be a goddamn plane waitress. I think we should change the name stewardess to plane waitress, right? Think about it, right? I tell them exactly what I want. They come bring it to me. That's a waitress, right? But she's on a plane waitress. I also think airports should be called plane stations. Think about it. Bus station, train station, airport. Nah, man, it's a plane station. I want you guys to start using that vernacular. Yeah, incorporate that into your everyday vernacular. I want to see it catch on. That's your mission. I like to see that happen by the end of the year. Let's spread that throughout the ethos. And it's a recession, man. Technically we're in it, but it's going to get worse. So what can you do to survive this? First thing you need to do is hustle. I do that just to be funny, baby. I was just for them. Hustle. Job stands for just over broke. If you only have one income source, then you're super vulnerable. Somebody can just fire you at any moment, right? So you always got to be having a way to make additional income. This way, if you do get laid off, you do get fired, or whatever the case may be, and there's gonna be a lot of layoffs, man, this year. We're just getting started. You got to have something else going on the side to make sure you can still support yourself and your family. You can start some sort of business, preferably some type of service-based business, right? Service businesses have way less overhead and are easier to start, right? Because it relies on you doing shit for people, right? These are like online personal trainer, right? If you know how to do taxes, you can do taxes for people. You can do accounting, write copy, right? You got to learn how to market and stuff like that, but you can run ads for other people, right? Whatever you want to do, something on the side. You can't just have one income source. Number 2, stack money. What I mean by that is you want to have 6 months of your expenses saved up. A lot of people speak against this kind of stuff, like the real entrepreneur guys, the guys who are like, nah, man, just balls to the wall. Yeah, maybe if you're just a guy, you don't have a family or nobody depends on you, you could do that. But if you guys got a family or anyone who depends on you, right? You want to have 6 months of savings stacked up. If shit hits the fan, 6 months is more than enough time to get back on your feet, right? This is like a safety net, right? I still maintain that right now, right? At my level, because shit can go left, right? Shit can go left. And number 3, I think it's super important that you cut spending. When I say cut spending, I don't mean be cheap. I don't mean out here cutting coupons, but it's super important that you just stack as much money as possible right now. Not only for that 6 months of savings, but here's the thing. When the recession hits, you want to have disposable income because all the assets will be on sale. So now you can actually come up, right? If you have a nice stack of money, boom, the real estate's gonna be on sale, right? The stocks are gonna be on sale. Crypto, if that's your jam, right? Crypto's gonna be on sale, and you can buy it at cheap prices. And then when it goes back up, you can reap those benefits. So I've been in super stack mode right now. Like, I have cut my spending dramatically. You may be like, "What, Brandon? I follow you on Instagram. King Keto. I see you flying all around the country on a consistent basis, first class and shit, man. What do you mean you couldn't spend it?" Those are Amex points, bro. All them flights and hotels, hotel suites and shit, all that shit's been free because I've been stacking up my Amex points, man. You know, I spend a lot of money on Amex, right? So I got like more points than I can spend. So I haven't really deviated from my lifestyle much, right? I'm just not buying a bunch of shit right now because I'm stacking all the money, man. I'm stacking money up crazy. I told myself, no more jewelry, no more diamond watches for the next 6 months. All right, one is probably enough. One is probably enough for now. And you really want to just put yourself in a position to come up when it's time. And we're going to help you do that, you know, here at Victory Talk and in the Victory Unit, the Discord. When it's time to pull the trigger, you have all this money. I want you to think of the money like ammo. You gathering up ammo. And then we're going to tell you when and where to pull the trigger. And you're going to make so much money. I've been waiting for this for like 15 years. Ever since 2008, I didn't have the cash during that recession. If I did, though, if I had as much money then as I do now, I don't know. I've been waiting this for my whole life because you're going to make so much money during the recessions if you have money, right? You got to have money to make money during a recession, okay? And I think it's you need to stack as much as possible. So here it is again, right? Get you a side hustle, right? This is going to protect you in case you get laid off, fired, or if you have a business, if business gets crazy. If you have a business, you don't need a side hustle. Your business is your business, right? But get a side hustle and stack more. This is going to also help you stack more money, help you get that 6 months of savings, right? Boom. And then you don't touch that. You keep that on the side, right? And then you cut spending as much as you can because you need to be stacking. Like, we're gathering up ammo for war, right? I want you to think of every dollar like a bullet. You know what I'm saying? We need to put down the enemies. The enemy is poverty. The enemy is mediocrity, right? The enemy is failure. And we're going to have enough bullets to knock them all down, right? It's critical step. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you join the Victory Unit. Link in the description.
I also have pinned it in the top of the comments.
Come
so
on,
you
man.
can just tap it.
Top of the comments, right?